Yes, I buy them in our Sibia say, Yadim Mpensenpensenmu, Ebro, Mamenka say, dependable for Adaroma, and I feel lucky have a clinic for so one Adaroma, Yadi, a year, Mpensenpensenmu, bro, Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So, Oko, Kofodia, Forestry, Penimo, Onum, and a pay, Yachiao, Sansuna, Mastella, Assembly, Kofodia Assembly, Mami Penny Bakwa, also a bon homodin, power who is, and also Yachiano. Club members are more Kofodia in a Yachiamu in a CID Penmo, who is Penyo, any Nanane, Moamakana, Yachiamu in a Quansunkusu. Here I mean a Quaba. Is ever come in and Nana?
Only problem, crap. But over to me, they are too dry.
Oh,
and because
you are seeing who?
See those who boost our question. I want for me to say.
So, you may boost as a come here because we are fishing.
Okay, we will boost.
It will be some come here.
Who now would do Panua? So would have been let it. What do Panua? What would have framed?
Maybe I come out. I mean,
Adom.
come on, say Gusukama.
Din.
Moji di say 81 million.
Minimum problem. See the air necessity. Because as a maybe I was.
Yeah, maybe I'm busy.
Is it because I would doubt too? And I say good news.
I understand. Nana Ashimukina say more 850 na more say no. Maybe I'm more so munim de moka. It's a nipani hono kasa debi.
But there is inconsistency in the MPP's projection in Ashanti region.
Inconsistency.
Yes.
In terms of projections.
Yes. Nanado Nankasa buy and so pay is 85%. To me say Obama 90. Dano in your opinion Kokufu honorable MP for Bantman so buy what is so 80%. I mean no need a straight line. Unlike the NDC, you focused on one issue. Until will be anything different from 1 million. That's our target. We can go above the 1 million, but your target is 1 million. You go beyond the 1 million. Near certain honey, you home common. You how it came.
So Ashanti region somewhat is falling in terms of numbers for NDC.
I can't catch that. And I said an hour Kumasi who numbers. I mean, if the MPP are forced to organize rallies or car parks instead of the normal open space, as a more.
No, call for tour and of course, yeah, the private.
So call tour, so call the if you are popular, you're more a bank in any pair P and any pair day. But if Nana call just for a class, one say, na ye be manakasa, na was say a combo stage or lorry park, be a taxis at chim in your baby, a horn so that the crowd can form. There is a problem.
Me?
Yay.
Ganyobi?
Yay.
Because there's mostly we are in Cranford.
And Cranford no walk. The southern part.
JB Wodano.
And go more the dominant tribe in Tamanuta.
In Tamanuta.
Yeah.
Address them in Ghana.
In your metamame, in Banyu defend you do money. Kangalamanga need Tama. Tama traditional cancer be a fair. Kashia Wuji a all the 25 clan houses. Makenya ke wo yo mo water Roma na nye wo ke Manjansa 11 niji Ashaman ke Sakmo Wulomo niji Nomo Ashiboy Kofi awudum bi watwabo wo ke mu afie na o madomo constituency na ma anye fe ayiko ke nchumo kwa nyechu afie nyile bono wo fiole ni wona asane endi za malakanye ule ma bi jiwo nyega ma na fishere aja head ya hawo ina boni njo ahead ko yin shika waya no ahi ko yin editor jo yin shika wo bia me premix ko yin shika no yin gallon ko kete no pe na fa o ya wo ni wo mi ma kenya ke nyega na me lakanye alaka weche gamenye tiash nye kaju mama ke NDC yake bishe na machame kunna naba ni mahise no masatama nyelo twanu manyaba
twa you can you say NDC nye papa indinanado embra ebesisa NDC ka be shebutum sa na kan na boa
nagano mama de nyongo waso kansa
I don't know what can be.
No, but some entina mi busa say nyon wan.
The asem kind and kure. Ene ne hia. Nye ne wan.
Nti ma busa say mi say nyon wan.
I'm saying yen hwe asem no.
But were you expecting so be casting for?
Now were you also expecting you to say something different against Akufo-Addo?
No,
you are so paranoid about him.
No, you can't overall. No one can't. I see. Yeah, and remember, man, young.
Okay, but of course, it's no. And the question of Coach Brase.
There be young Brase. Is you see, a corner from what near the Kama young chair.
I mean, besides my house.
Young chair of Funa. Na can't present me and this for no. It's almost body dirty. Na enquire paper no. I've met my counsel last week. I'm going to issue a writ against them. But the lawyer Neka Jem said, you will just send me one letter to retract and apologize. If they don't, they will continue. Yenche abro apro. Nanado yere eba ho Tuesday. O yenkrandishe. O ma mi ewo no every ningo kabiawe. And the papa free so ya. Enti afi edu. Na obeche o ma no ebro. Na dichi na menso medi eden edikoye. You better name quite the abetu. People name say a bruna and another yede beche a bruna pro. When you do that, you're embarrassing the whole traditional council and the people itself. And the Mamanja Bonting, because I have dirty politics now, one in Jai is not going to help anybody. And in Yancha Ebra Pro. Minyama Miko Che, Omuye no Musi, Nabona, you are people. And now me got chiche yiwe. This year I added a big bull. Big bull. When them say every year, me nana, tamendo free. Oh me mama. And the me mama ready me fendi agro. I have promoted our culture and our tradition. Blejo on my wall every year. Sanson assembly no so every year no. Almost omodi ediko. Ama baby akọ kama. Enti yanche ebra sebe apro.
Free dates? I don't know. Yes,
Obama.
No, how would you improve minimum?
Oh, but I didn't minimum. So, the bar, honorable, and you, you, many yes, the possibility say we wait as a mutriti honorable. But what's your name?
Mammy come as well.
Okay.
Flag bearer of the opposition New Patriotic Party, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has said sharing of goodies by President John Dramani Mahama on his campaign trail shows he has failed as a leader. Nana Addo insists President Mahama does not deserve another term in office over the issue. In the run-up to this year's election, the president and his wife are distributing items to Ghanaians. If things were all right and there is money in our pocket, will we need to be giving handouts of pans, outboard motors, and the rest from him? If he has done very well in office, would he be distributing things to court our support? There are reports that President Mahama is sharing outboard motors, headpans, and other items during his campaign in Western Region. His wife, Lordina Mahama, has been accused by the MPP of using her foundation to undertake some humanitarian activities, including donations to some schools, which they claim is a form of vote buying. And it goes on and on. Yeah, I mean, my ceremony, na problem or then your man's what you
Well, I mean, him say, no, no, Babaso. Tina Nami Busa said, what's on our chair, Neoma? Or chair brook a cry. Oh. And on also the name she assign. Account, and
what's I do in Libya?
But what the big count,
then 3 count.
This year, our double. Okay. But, many shows an another can't nasa me not near a question, your man. Because me tea honorable as someone. It just say, near a year and another year, you know. A dear chin or no so in a dear thing at the cocoa. Now, don't in a year, a year. It's no vote buying. No mum, Mampenny year, there is a problem. You see, my more problem with the MPP. Now, I suppose you almost the more because Ghana for a tea or more cancer and same way. They be a more the kind of people they are. na say yeso mampeni akọ naval base akubie omo office and wa share uniform, military uniform. And as all things some appear to the extent I was a failure kofa a year other head of state our more share soldier uniform before during their administration at the back Ghana for say the man did it because constitutionally he has the right to do that. Onunkwani the only gentleman of the land Obetimaesa. The MPP didn't see that. Say if unfortunately one day be unfortunately Nana to be president, he will have the right to do that if he wished to do so. But Omoko Abontin painted a bad picture. But I'm yet to release it. Under the MPP administration, the Honorable Hakma Usuajima, then Foreign Affairs Minister, Oshe Soja uniform to visit the Gambat in Lebanon. And Chemi free her, I will upload it on my Facebook. Nagana Fuari. And where was Nanado and the MPP? Say a mere minister, our defense minister, could put on a military uniform, not even in Ghana, but outside Ghana, or visit the Gambat in Lebanon, or share uniform, a foreign affairs minister. They saw nothing wrong. Nobody in the MPP raised
the requirements.
A new requirement in the that is abuse of power by the MPP, and they saw nothing wrong with that. Maybe I know back to what Nanado can. And Nanado Ref said Nayiri has been sharing all this, including Coco Nemas and Accra. And Nanado can make a statement to this fact. Nanado Ref said, from time I year 1992 Constitution BC, I did we saw the former First Lady, Nana Kunodo Ajima Rawlings, several times on radio, TV, or Chenioma, in her capacity as the First Lady. An NGO that running. Office one. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo party ebedi akunyana under President Kufuor. Madame Teresa Kufuor also several times echoes yes from her foundation. Professor John Evans Atamils, the late president, Nayiri Nadu Mills continued the same thing. What is wrong with John Dramani Mahama's wife? Lordina Mahama.
Probably so or abusive.
Or abusing in him. The Ben and Nanado Nenkrof who say or Chenioma because this woman, as far as I am concerned, even in her days as the second lady of the land, Nana Foundation here, ne Chenioma. And yet Nana Orche. So why should he be news today? A news because Nanado near Sembia or Begina platform as well. They have already said what they can say. And these original platforms, you know, you have to find something to say.
Probably a news because presidents in campaign now. No man watching.
But that's it. So him say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on another so among secra. They don't come on your equals, if I can use that word. On Ben cry. Nanado can equate himself to Pakwesi Ndum, Nana Kunodo Ajima Rawlings, Ayaraganum. But don't me equating himself to John Dramani Mahama. The man is the president of the land and seeking re-election. Tinana mutum, you know, you know. In fact, it will take a strong person like him to do that. Or Juma as the president, or Juma when he's coming to Kumasi. Ura Ashanti Regina. My mayor campaign because Ura Ashanti Regina schools now promise you 200. No, the work had so agric and the school muhono. I ready a waiting commissioning in September. It should he enter Kumasi in September or be commissioning school apart from the campaign away then, oi. And yes, I would say abuse of incumbents in Oyasana. For God's sake, the man is the president, and the term of office will end on the 7th of January.
Okay, so apart
now on the 7th of January.
Question is probably on the Nanado in Sampa. If it's a Nanado, a flag bearer of a particular party. In Tiomutu and Amon, Obibeka said it doesn't affect in court Ghana Isikasem in any way. But President, the United States said, or no ye nyina mampanyi. And we are extremely interested in Anamontubia or to be it campaign trail or in his capacity as a president. Question is, who campaign trails were? Nasa o chenyoma. Party NDC ne no man man so van koche and na say man if you never.
Who's your party NDC bohom? And your man our chair no for the fisheries no. The fisheries minister no. A Yanamontua fisheries ministry near them. And at a certain point in time, and you may be where I require the commissioning by the president. And into a remua now they are there, now they are show. It's not the party NDC. I know man penny cocoa chair no money in their capacity. Yet Nasia, like I said, here name because in the days of the MPP, Nanado Danko Kufuado, a flag bearer in 2008, Obana Muto Dinenim. The same as President Kufuor. Na Ghana Sikana na wasting and I send an Anado Angasa. And the motorbikes were for the police. The PSG or whatever, presidential motorcade no license no. And then they didn't Anado anymore.
I say they don't go near Erica.
They
have those protection and those.
Have you seen them use that?
Okay, that so motorbike? Issue about vote buying there in your issue.
John Muhammad doesn't need to buy vote, especially when he's contesting Nanado Danko Akufo.
Because Nana is no match.
Can Nanado, if you want to be fair, I mean, sometimes we come up for saying, young people, we say, and this into a problem. But if you can be fair to your viewers, you think that Nanado is a match to John Dramani?
Okay, ni quarter titles.
Yo, come on, that's it. Na the tennis say umamiwu. Na we say a come endiwa. Adie san. Ebe hunia a come dino. The distinction that we need to clear here: a presidential candidate and the president of the republic. Ozi nyama no muchano is not branded. Omko launch omudia no umke pus nyama no chano wiasiambo and I'm friends this one headpan but when this look on the bone pine, look at him, he's wearing NDC t-shirt holding wiasiambo oche the nasemna na kuvado kan no yami wunti ase o say do mama nim say wa ye adwuma you don't go sharing freebies. Onim say waye adwuma wasom Ghana. You don't go sharing freebies. Sakufa do say anyama je na transfer. And a transfer na da. You are using state money to be sharing these goodies. In 2012, abato no nyamo mu cheche no ehun susuaso na ye de akọ IMF no. Office of Government Machinery. 300 million Ghana cedis. No, see, sorry, Deputy Minister before. Minister of Youth and Sports. 30 million Ghana cedis. 300 billion Ghana cedis. And na Jida. When the first one. Yedi we are Ghana Fusika. And we'll be discussing our president in the north. Jida. Akufado na on to be machi John Mama no. Nedisi adi hunu Northern Development Fund or soon that year. Or the two. Then you came and plagiarized, you came and stole the idea. And I'm here to Savannah Accelerated Development Authority. And I'm the BB account. You stole the idea. Then you use it as a conduit. And I'm the CC same for. Or no? And don't know be someone. Wouldn't say why you do? Why are you sharing things? I buy Nisikano and all the yes and Yaman. Anka Okwa. Okoyen this campaigner that he must pack all his state protocols that goes with the Nyama as a president and do your normal presidential campaign. Obama. Over you Air Force One, any of the helicopters, a bear campaigner, he pays for it. In the US. Go and check. So that you do an independent campaign of a presidential candidate. Incumbents in a abuse, you know, and na make no. Obaka say, so be about Rollins what was bad in the past is still bad now. What I say? What was bad? I say better Ghana. In 2012, the agenda was advancing the better Ghana agenda.
It was better Ghana 2008.
And advancing the better Ghana. What have they, and now was it what have they transformed?
Transforming and changing.
What have they transformed? I shall for me catch them one. Yami, a bambi about basic kwanyo, obey kwan. Every government will construct roads.
They
provide water.
They do any bread.
Nyabotre. They provide it. God is back. Or do Columbus Wanyabi. Professor Mills, 3 years, 6 months. Wanyabi. Now when we no, and she shared Bain na woody work with one. This is the worst president Ghana has ever produced in our time. Because he has got all the largesse, the resources, the revenue that has come into their hands. And yes, I oh yes, edia peso, edia mau. Look at the growth of agriculture. Agriculture is failing. Under the Maputo Convention, every government in Africa must spend at least 10% of their budget. Your mama buying, His Excellency, they spend between 1.1 and 1.2% of the budget. And even that, Fisheries Ministry and the Agriculture Ministry and the Cheska way. You see the condomble, if you could do carrots, if you Togo, in the Dibakroma. Agriculture is the mainstay of this country. And then the agric has not been attractive for the youth to go into it. So all the old guys are all aging, they are fading out. And it's a recipe for disaster for this country. In 2008, Yami, we'll be debating a lot. 2000. And then they no man yet. Seko 40 ho, and a year Kenyani, Eddie Frey Amanoni, Eddie Bakrumwa, $500 million. And net, under President Mama. Also, why are there? $1.5 billion of food items are important to this country. So when you're messing up, and the only solace you have wouldn't say, and am I quine, and am I yensu, why are there? Or biaba, or baby. You must think outside the box. Yenyama, Ebekun say, we yenyama, Ebrunia, Edudo.
That's what the president will tell you. So, only foundation.
What foundation?
2017.
Foundation for corruption?
JM to show. That's the essence.
Corruption? Foundation bang.
Walk 1 year, when you're a hospital, yes, school.
And the Obia hospital equipment room. Change compound no more sitting in Adu Nyara. There's nothing inside. You come to Tema Metropolis, they have two in whatever they say Newtown. There's nothing inside. It's only the structure that is there. Shinim. And look at the way health has become so expensive in this country. Only the obi, ebi ameni misumu obi, ebi ameyarea, let me afford. But national health insurance is the echo the same. A man now when you go war, you see for woody war, you show to the time of we are for echo say. Ebi ane yiri war, ebi amemi yiri war, ebi be the tracker. But what an ordinary man on the street.
Okay.
And your mama does not deserve to aso. He does not deserve to aso.
That is why I'm going to introduce James Chason.
You understand? He does not deserve to aso. The corruption in this country. You go in and took railway sika. Let me go a brass branding. When the catch was a Papa J, or present a name about Tajo the bus name. When the catch was a Professor Mills, or present a name any President Kufo, who told they deserve it? Who told you they deserve it?
All right.
And the Chaso, Chaso.
Who Chaso?
Yeah, Chaso. He does not deserve it at all. A vote for NDC and President Mama will be a disaster for this country. I'm telling you.
I see.
He does not deserve it.
Well, now lucky about for us in Makacho that honestly I say or so Monday to Friday and a dependable here about home. Also say one day akwanya we abeto Eddie Amai. Oh, I mean, say quickly.
But last year, and now the Yoruba chair pana, and now the Bohun Emma Kaya Yufu Kumasi. And I went
Kaya Yufu
Bantuma, what and I went.
Koso.
No, one I mean more evidence.
No, no problem. We say Koso.
If that
is the case, Koso, Mpensenpensenmu will be on free.
My point is that, so if Nanado say, or Mampenyi John Dramani Mahama, were caught to the coastal area, or check Adom motors, Eddie Ama boats now a consumer, so Ekoyi Namnedema, or provided some basins, Eddie Ama and Manua, yet the Namneba or Moswa de Ban, and you have a problem with that. But only problem with say oyere ko bantuma dwom no afre kaya yofo de ahia ono wan ma omo the same basin near the Nanado photo the abohon.
Nanado, as we speak now, it's not until he becomes the president. It is subjecting it to this period. Say, but we can subject our president, who happens to be your flag bearer, to the query. Say, what the need you a chair show. Nanado ne Indum ne Ayarega ne Ekradon come there. Come baby. They should do whatever they.
That's right.
Until you come into the limelight. That's why I'll make it pronounce it there. You cannot compare Nanado to the president.
Matthias, and there may only problem. But the Nanado beya ebema no vote no. John Mahama the man yet on Tenassi.
Abuse near Kamasa.
So Nanado abuse Bibi. What did Nanado use in 2008 to campaign?
But what I just was saying, when it is wrong yesterday, it doesn't make it right.
Oh, but what you two say you're wrong. Just quoting it the man you're wrong. Quote me to Musa and Nanado used it. It was wrong. And John Mahama shouldn't repeat it. Maybe in some man. Just make a statement. Say if it was wrong yesterday. Admit it. Admit it when a flag bearer of the party was assuming more powers than the sitting president at that time. Now, one a president in 2008. And if in power, party be a campaign, near state resources there, then there no problem in the past. Because in 2004, President Kufuor was seeking re-election. When you sure say, Ubetimia catch them, including honorable titles. In 2004, near Tena Radio, near Casano. Now one catch them said the whole 2004 government machinery came to a halt because President Kufuor wanted re-election.
Okay.
Is that what you are telling us?
All right.
And in 2016, John Dramani Mahama and I'm so open re-election in T. Manning your government activity bia so that he can match another Danko Akufo-Addo in the elections. The answer is no. But like I said, so when you be and Kadia, and you're not and one Obeka. But I'm say my former boss, the MD for State House.
Yeah.
Also a help. Honorable Samuel Sapon.
Some candidates was only training.
Oh, yeah, say who send no.
Yeah.
Shares.
Yeah. No.
Seats never fall in the
the shares also follow.
They say, oh,
the shares.
They just market.
Can come you want
market.
No, doctor, I know okay.
Say market. But so when him say Sapon the parliamentary candidate. Okay.
Okay. Right. Well, I tell our new job in municipal assembly.
Oh, man, two. Me no, man, two.
Oh, then what comes?
He spoke first. He came back to me.
Okay.
He went back. He should say two.
Eddie, oh, the quarter. I don't care.
Me baza me come on two.
Then I was okay.
Deputy Minister former Wakasa. Udiama MP Makasa. And I was worried about and I Piagum. Now we will come before us. Ebano. Now me patch and say, Yami. In Shasunu, who don't know what's it. It is a very say an NDC strongholder. Yeah, Kase, would say you maximize some of your votes.
But take over the ready.
But who can say Ubanye? Now me catch on the say.
Yami Kase market. Oh.
Say you move machine and now mafia.
Yami Kase market.
That nyama muji amount for ID cards, any free one. Some a year magic. That was all.
Yami is
market. Nyama no muji ya higher nipa. They ye among for voters ID get the free on some and doing all those magic. It's not going to work.
Okay.
Nyabotre. The distinction here all canon. Who use state resources? A 2 minute win ya Trediama President Mama. That is what you are using. And no assembly yakano. Nansu so ne baba yeso and into ye border kokono. Ye can we went here and no Johnny Echo Sage. Or Sage. After I was a whoop credibility because your image as a government is bruised. And grandfather opla.
And what you
treat when you I say. And you will say when you credibility be I want money. Essence and so when you way. Which you chase rough. Ye pesca and ye be papa yenya. Friday, Thursday, Kolebu high, mope gas, ordinary gas to save lives. Yenya. Na President Nam and no chiche you are jambo and your money sika and yenyama basa reckless. We call hospitals equipment ye de be ejuma e bi ni ho. Snake bites who could slim no say taja abata wo ba simple snake bite cry ye ni bi na wo chiche nyama basa.
Okay,
ye twi wa dwedi akowa wozi akuvado Kenya akuvado president Omani sika na wakova dukotuko. Obakwe.
All right. Ira Tewusu, regional manager forestry, Kofu Diaso Namiki, and tennis court club members now. So Mosuma Jibra, Moshebi, pay for the Masipi, Sama Jibra, Moshebi. And Yami, probably you help me understand this better. Opposition political parties led by the New Patriotic Party have threatened to disregard orders by the police and embark on a demonstration in Tamale over the economic situation in the country. The coalition, including the CPP, MPP, NDP, and APC, say it is too late to call off the protest scheduled for Monday. The protest has been nicknamed Times Are Hard. It comes as President John Mahama is expected to begin campaign activities in the northern region today. The parties are protesting soaring electricity bills and prices of other items they claim are skyrocketing in the country. They have appealed to market women, students, and all professionals in the region to join them in the cause. Times are hard demonstration as the president visits.
Well, meet you, Joy News and Opay. And my reporter, correspondent from Northern Region said, Omo Gada, as at 6 a.m. Inti just a demonstration in the Ebeko so. Na Omo Eden Nyamia say there is a government on for helicopter and Bambe disperse them until they are free to demonstrate. When you say a bind media who demonstrate the helicopter, Babe, so okay.
But legit issue is also times are
okay.
Times are
okay. Say helicopter be a cobonko for a free demonstrating grounds. Okay.
Not a region for
but there's a difference between the until America say they can go ahead. I mean, there's a president over a region. Then there is a group almost one by a demonstration. I'm not coincide
with the president
with the president's visit. They can only be thankful to be Ghanaians under John Mahama. And Tessa and Kabambia, Kadeba two almost papa. Nabi dear any northern region who and a month will be so more demonstration or northern region. The helicopter free in crying, Kopamu free. But you have a sitting president entering, you so be a demonstration. You see, Yang will continue to work, campaign, talk to the people, address them, while the MPP continue to do demonstrations. Meanwhile, WhatsApp chats via Honorable Titus Global also from the MPP. Kasa from
why
Badwam.
Sir?
Yeah, room. Omo on that platform which he knows. Omo Kase, they as a political party, the MPP will not organize demonstrations. But don't be share behind this. Oh, you see, so me fanchiro. If me the chiro, na overkind on the next program.
Oh, not just to get the form of
I want you. The person will come out viewers.
Please.
Now, show.
National security, omo ya benepsi akoblusia wa apologize. Omo share no mo ye never be. I mean ni WhatsApp here so. We have no WhatsApp platform. Platform never. Never. Ask him to produce it.
You see,
ask him to produce it. Na me interest.
That's what because say the mawa overkind amobia.
Now what should say me deal with my
platform
please, you should produce it. Let me produce it. Now me say me do one.
My only platform.
Say me platforms I'll see. So I find me no matter what I've never joined the platform.
See one public television.
Let him produce it.
I just want you.
I say produce the thing and let's see. What are we talking about? Wait.
We have the authenticity of it because our
national security.
Okay.
I'm the only person having
it. National security.
I just told you. If on the next program, I'll give it to you. So come with you for I don't want the issue where now see where they are then my credibility will be on the line.
You don't have credibility.
If you change, you can't. No, so I'll give it to you.
You didn't even have a credibility.
Oh, my.
Meaning no platform
on one radio station. Miss Mama, my voice. Or Mujitu.
Miss Mijudi was
behind
the firm in
the buyer. If you tell your listeners Monday and next say, I'll give it to you after the show. Monday and next say, you but kind, you make I will catch you with you for. No more who is a Monday one kaya. Then they hold you.
Okay.
Yeah, we show now.
Catch a worship for the many platform. I have no platform.
I'll give it to you.
I don't have any platform with any.
No, what kind with the MPP?
No. If they have secretly put my number there and somebody, how do you call it, behave like that was Glover, that is a different thing. And I can take the person on. But why should I go and share a platform with that NDC?
Because share a platform with the NDC.
That is what you said. You said
platform. So I didn't say we share a platform with
you. Platform.
That is national security.
I've never said.
One or two, or you call a platform. So. Yes, you need to quiz. You need to quiz to find out.
Boy, IT guy.
Okay. The point is that Honorable Title Global, we are on several platforms.
We are not on a platform.
On political, we have non-partisan platforms.
Yeah. I don't have any platform with you.
Political issues are. All the MPP are on it, all the NDC are on it. Which one we argue.
Mention which
but
platform
this
is that?
is a pure MPP platform with everybody, including him.
Which platform are you talking about? The one you say you and me are on. Say, which platform is that? What is the title of that platform? Because all the platforms, they have names. They have titles to them.
We're platform.
Next Monday, viewers NTA. So overkind.
Yeah, cannot. John Mama, you see, don't divert that attention. That is the matter we are discussing.
So go ahead. I'm just trying to let you know.
Time is going, so that I can come and fire.
MPP demonstration.
Okay.
Any year what Tamaleho because the president is going to expose a lot of things.
Right.
So what you say? Nana ko Western region. Osu wa hunu kwan. Me wa kwan na no nam so na ye. Wa hunu. Clearly, it will take the president to tell the people say wa hunu dia then bibi timisi. Say MP before a demonstration, no mo see omo ye demonstration. We will agree to that. But for them to hide behind a pressure group and say mo me omo nkonkoye na yen be provided the numbers at the end then that political part it's not bold enough to confront.
Some pines seem draw attention. When did the president tell the world he was embarking on the campaign tour of the northern region? Those who are to demonstrate announced their intentions about 2 weeks ago. So there's a question of MPP and I say a for attention. How about the quartet as well?
In fact, my European secretary took the wind out of myself. So, On programs on where demonstration way back. Now atasi achi president no. On who akufa do ko baby a na wako see the chi. That's what he's doing. Senana do nam kwan asaya onim. Baby ko do ho no. I'm full for ko mo na so no. Omo ka che se nana ye kwan nyina asai. Na mo nam so de ba ye no. Asai. President so e be do baby so na elukotam. Onam wiemu sa. E kwan na se ontumi emfa fom. No they go see pine. So you keep hopping from place to place. And the near kwan na say said, "Oh, and you mo was in north or na ye kan wa seven." Nyom nye nipa munya Ghana for. Say kwan ya ye beka de dance here. Say kwan ye. Na say kwan ya ube dada. E kwan ya komna ube dada. President Mama very unpresidential. Kajana na do say wada. And the kwan na wanu zu
wada nya ni say normal.
What I say?
Wada nya.
Na wo took I did my national service 64 1989. Western region. Meaning Western Bar, particular around our win area. In 2000, there was no constituency in the Western region minimum. 2009, presidential prime minister, meaning Nana Ching all over the country. In January, and yes, I was kind of would back or Yaquano. Now would he check a Yasiambo? Yakana with what kind of president is not Tiasiano? After for me, I mean, and enemy a demonstration. Christian Bock Castle. Yes, you want power, you remember? Ordinary fishermen protesting that a Nyama Mudi ye faso, it was soon and why nets ni widen. Adom moto ni widen. Premix, a bindi ho. Ye huchira chirienti, essence President Mills, no your friend Banti. They didn't credit their friend Kuja, Alumale. You send police to go and beat them up. And you don't come. You didn't add that to it. They beat the fishermen mercilessly. And then there's a Dagmani name to the a very nice day. Oh, friend of no translation but Dagmani. Yamin than what on only President Momoato. A month for never nodding region or no, I was 70 years. Nanado, Omfrey, not in Banjay. Okfrey Tamale, Okoyendi. He visited 2 gates to assure them that under his presidency, everybody is free. Young said President Mobetu, the other gate nana. Yembisano. Yembisa say, as a northern president, Ebra no yet the chairman of the economic management team of this country. When we hear Northern Development Fund here in the Sadano. Sika yede 2 ho. Say you fanko say no. Ekosi say. Oduwa say no omo. They should ask their brother. What tears in front of you? Say he has been a disappointment. They use SADA as a vehicle, as a tool, as a conduit to steal from the people of the north.
Thomas said Ibrahim Simen Cow said, and the Western region I check. Obeying Western region.
Obeying me were not in region. A whole number. Sabi. And Musua Yenum, any Nipa, any more, and a chase Yenum. Now would do some able-bodied men and women ready to work. Yet is a president. I was here the young Juma, no one near Juma Yano. Nipa dia wosa ne num. Ye kwa ye bisa ne se. Gini fa no mo e. Ta ja me den. Gini fa mo nchire me twi mo friend say. I confirm what? President Mama could not produce throughout. I confirm o manyen e serwo. And I was in for and some vote and from Mount, who surrender will catch me yes, 70, young trouble for mammy. When you have done this, oh, Obengini, and Nabi can say every year be a sad and I was so this ship. Besides, cancer is over, you know, the ship. Sada every year, every month, there's a budget line. I was here the Kawa, the bomb, a cosay. So, what I want to say is that Sesremfo munye dwuma ya muntuma jo mama. Health insurance no ekoye mama muntuma jo mama. Uko hospital na health insurance ye dwuma muntuma jo mama. Electricity no ekoye mama na etuo na ye tua bills na etuo mo muntuma jo mama. Ahuchira na bakro mu ano be yeyi a muntuma mama. Na se ekoye mawo a ni esrew. You need to reverse back. I'm for vote to Nanado MPP. Any parliamentary candidate, a general Northern region. Right. I'm assuring them. Because a vote for John Mama and NDC will send us back. If anything, debt on the Manako. From Gojisbeck to Nkrumah to President Kufuor, 9.5 billion cedis. From 2009 up to date. They've shot up almost over 90 billion Ghana cedis. Okay. A day. But a minute.
Well, that's it. Now, John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic. In fact, or no, as the President, we need Ubia in this country today to replace him. He's stating on record now. Said it, and I must repeat it. The only alternative to John Dramani Mahama is himself. I mean, what here can say be? I mean, you're sure, sir. Those times, you know, ultimate point, the echo so. What's a cookie tenancy? Oh, no, I won't see the city. If you won't see the city, okay. But, sir. I can scan all Bosono, Ediana. But a offer. Kiditiana, a offer. What's a offer? A offer. Oh, why not? You won't structure more pick up, sir. A different from that idea. Oh, I mean, Badwam. When they say, I don't see a bunny in every. Yes, a bunny pick up from. Okay, so John Dramani Mahama is doing something in command. And I was there, offer. Sir, what do you see? That is what I'm telling you, sir. But also, James Trasso. Just be mindful of that. GM, you can. GM Twasu, and unte GM Twasu. That is what everybody is telling him. Ubia will pay impuntu is telling the president to continue. Everybody in this country are a witness to the massive infrastructure development in this country. Nana Dubai was basically 1 factory, one district, 1 factory, 1 district. Internet. Yes, I know. No, what is the reaction to it? But what I'm trying to tell you is that so Nanado is talking about infrastructure. He's trying to expand it. And yes, sir. Asana Bambi Aba, yes, sir. So what is new about what Nanado is trying to tell us? And the Jana Jomama on Twasway. Because he's already putting them up. Which one? Hospital na abanu nyahuni yana. Insuo na ye bienu nyahuni. Ekwan na ye na wonam kwabenya wo fa so nre ya de chen ya wonam asphalt so no nyahuni. Whatever is going on in this country. Titles nhuni ya. John Dramani Mahama nkrofo bi ehunu. I said titles o tema. Ananya hono. When you do youth and sports minister, I organize games. Be man.
Well, you organize. You only came and you didn't organize. You didn't spend a penny. Okay. I organize it. Don't bring yourself.
DC now organize it.
Then not buy.
But so is that my expansion because I want constituency in man anymore. On who she? Tamadiane, you near. Say no crowd was wooing. Especially the Coswata. Sir, Bibian goes. Okay, you get the point. That is why I'm surprised that Honorable Titus grew at here and doesn't know what is happening at what Tema Harbor. Then they have a problem.
Tema Harbor. Bibi Koso.
Bibi Koso.
Can I come in now?
Bibian Koso.
You want to know ignore say Bibian Koso.
Now say you're above for me. Above you. Ubeye wunya why?
That hospital,
you see, don't take glory to the hard work of the workers, the manager of GPHA. Now the NDC flags, and the Akobo, the very same hospital, and the data center, any. Please, excuse me. You see, President Mama, then Vice Candidate Mahama, ejina wa bonte so eno ye dede ranting Ebrana, we were speaking the way you were talking. Yeah, you kuvaye way. When you President Mama Kaya. Or say comparing of projects is a recipe for mediocrity. Eh, yeah, nani refrain no. What can't say ma? Nani refrain no. And then would say President Mama, and the yaminum, muzi yantunyum, the ensamiami krum, blejo, yamfamamo. Yansak blejo, nyum. Please, when you were talking was quiet.
Yes, I understand.
It is an exercise in mediocrity. Cheap. Exercise in mediocrity. Now, when we are a month for one children, then why? Lives when I transform. Me, MP, I've also transformed lives. I have also transformed lives. He has also transformed lives. But the generality, and Nyama would be guacamole a month for me. And in the show, that is a measure that we are looking at. Hey, health insurance would do on Kamuja. You did for the commando. And even though the chicha, and we are Jambono.
Debbie.
And all the money is going into the consolidated fund. We are moderator. Family. Nazanya Noa. I didn't have insurance yet. You won't come out. I didn't contract the same job come from my way. Why did I pay contractors the money? Social security, me, a Juma my year. I started working in 1991. I am in our primary school. 1991, 2nd December 1991 in Alox. My year Juma before I'm coming to politics. Why is the government not paying the social security contributions to public sector employees? Odikawo? Common fund, Odikawo? So why are these things not being settled? The image of this government. So onu wada president no. Then you can say Ghana for nyina, enya Ghana for nyina, mo NDC for.
Okay.
And the corruption that has other than Brazil, Brazil, you forgot the corruption that engulfed the Brazil gate. The corruption that engulfed the Brazil gate. And then President Mama buying corruption is so cheap. Obiya di opay, ye di ensa bo abansikam, ye di nyafu.
Okay.
Who pesca e di akoya dia, ye nyamaw. Be nyeska e di ago sebe nyama emfata e.
Okay, you're about still Thomas said Ibrahim say Australia mensan kai o say watnan kai ache. Nti kwa probo na bra bi di adanse.
Oyini amekoto no wo ammonia. Enjina na musika. Wadane benko so mateze be see ni October November. Nyame Adom mama ko sie me hene. I'll go to Enchi. Me dey mbabo chire me baba yi. Matiche na musika wo. Eti miza kadete. Mbaba do mamba.
Ghana Institute of Language.
Say die iti. Mama nia. Me nia mbaba.
Nyame say you compare projects.
Hold on, you say there was a way I quite. So, what you saw, would you get it? You just mentioned get it.
Because
it's mediocrity.
Mediocrity be to show.
He has not been president. But he had before the Eddie. Sikabamu said,
yeah, depend on how fast in the lucky ever for so ask your question. So, Adom, also your child, and also Oshebi. Edamasi afide yehye na emu atra yie pa edamu nyina masese maje
emu atra na sa
emu atre yie pa
wo se atra
emu atre yie pa
na me se o ka se atra
na me se sisu emu atre yie pa
enti me correct you
me do wasi pi all we have been about the quantity that is global said o masi nana ya before ede efisem etwaso. Now we are doing it.